Hey everybody, thanks for watching another RanTcid Mayo video. From the beginning, I want to tell you, I know that RanTcid is spelled R-A-N-C-I-D. I realize there's no T in there. The reason I have a T in there is because it's to emphasize the rant factor of this series, okay? I think it's a clever gimmick. I thought it up and I'm proud of it. Anyway, I don't want to get too carried away here because I want to try to keep it calm for this particular video, all right? It's my hope that you all can learn something, at least those who make these mistakes. And I want to say, as a little disclaimer from the beginning, that I am not perfect either. I don't consider myself by any means perfect or beyond correction. I'm sure I make mistakes, the way I write, the way I speak. You hear me in my videos. I'm not always grammatically correct either. In those cases, you can let me know. I never mind learning from mistakes. You can always improve yourself. And it's my hope that the same will happen to you folks out there who need this information. Okay, but this is my video, and I'm talking to you, and I'm schooling you. You make a video, little channel if you want, or if you already have one, then you could talk about what I'm saying, okay? All right, there's a whole batch of misused words and phrases I can think of, but perhaps the biggest one that I see most commonly misused of all is when people misuse the word your. There's a couple of ways you can go with that word, okay? First of all, when you mean to be possessive, in other words, if you're talking about somebody's records, you want to say it's your collection. You want to say it's your car, it's your house, it's your rant video, okay? It's Y-O-U-R. I think everybody knows that, but the problem is a lot of rocket scientists out there that aren't too swift wind up using that when they mean to say you are. And if there's one thing you can learn from this video of all, it's always to think before you write as to what it is you want to convey. If you mean to say you are something, then you have to do it Y-O-U''R-E. What you're basically doing is you're saying you are, but you're taking a shortcut and cutting it out by just putting a little apostrophe. Y-O-U''R-E. You are. Okay? So, for example, a lot of times I notice people will say thank you, and in the comments, people from all walks of life and ages, even very intelligent people, will write, you're welcome. But they'll write Y-O-U-R, the possessive form, instead of Y-O-U''R-E, you are welcome. You are welcome. If you write Y-O-U-R, you're welcome, what are you trying to say? It's my welcome? It's mine? I own it? Come on, get with the program, get it right. The same thing goes for if you're going to try to, like, say, you know, you're funny, you know? If you mean to say you're funny, it's Y-O-U''R-E. You know? You're fat. Okay? Y-O-U''R-E. Okay? Get it, just know what you're trying to say. Now, also on the same plane, we could use the word there. Well, that's another one that's a killer to me, man. People are always misusing that word. T-H-E-R-E means to convey like a location, like he's there, she's there, you know, they're over there. You know what I mean? There, T-H-E-R-E, all right? But by the same token, you got to also look at the possessive. If you're talking about, you know, it's their clothes, that's T-H-E-I-R, okay? Their arrogance, T-H-E-I-R. All right. Their obesity, T-H-E-I-R. All right. That kind of thing. And don't forget, you could also misuse that they are thing. You know, if you want to talk about something like, you know, they're funny. Laurel and Hardy, I like them. They're funny. They are. There's that old they are thing again. Remember, they are T-H-E-Y''R-E. You know, the Beatles, they're overrated. T-H-E-Y''R-E. They're overrated. Another thing about your that I forgot to say, don't forget with the apostrophe. If you say to somebody, you're stupid, and you write down Y-O-U-R, I got news for you. If you don't write Y-O-U apostrophe R-E and you just write Y-O-U-R, then you're stupid. Nothing more ridiculous than that when somebody writes, you're an ass, or you're an idiot, and they write Y-O-U-R. You tell me who's the idiot. Because you come across as a buffoon. And some of you may not mean to, and some of you are not stupid, but you come across that way the way you write it. Another thing, another area, can't stand when people say there's something, a word they use that I'm not even sure it's a real word. I don't think it is, okay? People will be talking, and this could be people in their 40s even, they'll say, I was talking to Jack last night. Supposedly... Supposedly? What do you mean supposedly? There's no such word as supposedly that I know of. I think the word you're looking for is supposedly. Supposed. E-D. S-U-P-P-O-S-E-D. L-Y. Supposedly. It's nothing more annoying than that. Supposedly. And the final one I'm going to use for this particular video is one that I'm sure we can all relate to. It's another very commonly misused one. They always say it incorrectly. And I'm sure you're going to laugh when you can relate. Let's say you are totally disinterested in something, okay? You have no interest. It doesn't interest you at all. In fact, there's no way you could possibly have less desire or interest for this thing that somebody's talking. You're watching my channel and you think, I really have no desire for this guy. I really have no interest in this guy's point that he's making here. You tend to say, by mistake, I could care less. It's not I could care less, stupid. Okay? When you say I could care less, what that actually is saying is that you do care somewhat, and it is possible, humanly, feasibly possible, for you to care somewhat to a lesser degree. It's about degrees than you do now. So if you could care less, means you kind of care somewhat, and there's room for less caring. What you usually mean to say, I'm sure, is I couldn't care less. Could not. I could not care less. C-O-U-L-D N''T. It even rhymes a little bit. It's like a little sing-song kind of thing. Okay? I could not care. That's what you mean to say. This guy, man, I could not care less than I do for this guy. I could not care less than I do about this girl's problem. Whatever it is, okay? Couldn't care less. There's no room, there's nowhere to go. You're on the bottom and you couldn't care any less than you do now. Anyway, folks, rant over. Of course, I got aggravated. I wasn't going to, but I can't help it. Stupidity brings out the worst in me. But I love you anyway.